Hello YouTube, Jedamon2005 here with a review of the Tokumei Sentai Go-Buster's Buster Machine FS-0O Frog. The special Buster Machine that goes with the summer movie about the Enetan or something like that, I don't know. Not really that important, but we do have our movie mecha this year, as we did not get one with Go-Kaijers last year, oddly enough. In any case, we have the Go-Busters logo, the frog. So it's time for Buster. Go-Buster Kero-Oh over here, FS-0O Frog, Buster Machine. On top, all 5 Go-Busters, and then we see the box contents. On this side, showing the combination for Go-Buster Kero-Oh. On this side, for whatever reason, promoting the other toys and showing Buster Hercules and Great Go-Buster. On the bottom, we see the 2 modes. We see Enetan, and we see the submarine and the frog, and then combining to make Go-Buster Kero-Oh. It's like a tongue twister around here. And then the same thing on the back, really, just showing all the combinations and modes. So, when you get this little guy in the box, right, these pieces are off. This is off. This is off. I think that's it. So you got this frog, and I think these are like folded in or something, right? So the first thing I want to do is I want to turn him into the Buster Animal FS-0O Frog. So I'm going to fold these out into little froggy feet, right? And we can see frog feet. And one thing you will notice about this Buster machine is that it does greatly resemble the rabbit. They've just put a frog face on it, right? So, and turned it into a submarine instead of a helicopter. We're going to take, this is our launcher, and actually these I put in the little tadpoles. It comes with 3 of these. Let's take a look. We can see it's got like a face on it, right? Those little missiles. And you're just going to slide it in all the way back till it clicks. That snaps in up top. These are going to snap in just like this, with like the rotor motor thing in the back. One on each side, right here. Where's my plug? Where's my plug? On this side, okay. Right there. And then the helmet is just going to plug on top of the launcher. Right, so here we have FS-0O Buster Animal Frog. Right, fairly simple. You know, and then here, let's get, crap, I just made a mess of things. So let's get I actually didn't originally plan to do this, which is why I have to take 2 seconds, is the rabbit. We're going to go ahead and bring it in real fast. Right. So here's the rabbit next to the frog. You can see a lot of similarities in the size and the design. Look at the feet. I mean, it's basically the same thing, just painted green instead of yellow. You see a lot of similarities. The same type guns on the side. The same port. Whoops. Right up here for the 2 things. Where's my little tadpole go? You can make them shoot like I just did by pushing back. There you go. So just pushing on the back of them, they will shoot outward. So let's turn this into a submarine. In order to do that, we're going to fold these out just like we would for the rabbit to make it into a helicopter. We're also going to take and fold the legs back like this, and really, according to the instruction manual, believe it or not, it is done. Now there's some other little mode it did, which I think actually will allow it to roll better, or something, which shows you folding these in, right, and back, and then you pull this whole piece off and lower it to the second set of connectors down here. I don't know if this is like some kind of a submarine battle mode or just some kind of a mode that like allows it to roll, because it now can roll, or what it is, but so we have this thing going on here as well. So that's always neat. You know, one thing you'll notice, let me turn this back around, is that because it's basically the frog, I mean basically the rabbit, the helmet can still connect if for whatever reason you really wanted to onto here. Like it's all the pieces are still there. So it's the same toy, they just repainted it, which a lot of times is what most, not most, but a lot of the movie mecha are, right? I mean, Unigalon was just a repaint of Valkyrie and a Magi Ranger, same type thing. Or like Gosei Wonder, just being new headers and a blue Gosei Dragon. So now we're going to make Go-Buster Kero-Oh. So what we're going to do is we'll move him out of the way for the moment. Here's Ace, being Ace, right, fresh off of his great Go-Buster combination. He's exhausted. He's like, you guys are working me to death. So we're going to do just like we would if we were making Go-Buster O, right? So we're going to fold the face and all these pieces. Then we're going to get the gorilla truck in here, right? GT02. And we're same thing. We're going to do just like we would if we were doing Go-Buster O. If I can keep the pieces from breaking apart. Ugh, I hate these wheels, right? So here's the front piece. We're not going to put Gorisaki in, but we will do the same spiel and plug it into the front. There. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do that whole leg division combination thing. So, if you are really wondering exactly what I'm doing over here, it's the same thing I did when I reviewed the gorilla and the rabbit to make Go-Buster O. So that's all those steps are in that review. We're doing this the quick version without re-explaining everything. Right? That wasn't snapped in all the way, as is obvious. Okay, come on. There we go. I don't know why it fell out like that. Okay. So we have this thing going on, right? And I still don't know why the hell you're not staying in. But whatever. Okay, so we have to take our Froggy apart. Froggy! So here's the frog face. Here's Enetan, the little Buddyroid, chick Buddyroid right there. Just like the others. One thing you will note also is that the mouth will open, and inside is that boxing glove thing that we saw. So, didn't show it before, but it can do that in pretty much any mode. That's going to plug in where Gorisaki once did. I don't know why this won't stay in. Pissing me off. Right. Just go in and stay there for like 2 minutes. Okay. Now we need to take this front piece off and take the whole thing completely apart. Okay. We're going to fold this around like this, just like we would if it was the rabbit. Right, so fold the leg out and twist back so it locks into place. Now, since it's basically the same thing as the rabbit, there are hands, but we're not going to use them. So we're going to go ahead and plug these in here to each arm. We're going to take these and we're going to fold these pieces around, and then we're going to go ahead and plug those into the ends of the hands. Right, so like this, we can see that where the connectors are. I think this was the other hand. You can see how one's in more than the other, so that will tell you exactly which hand it goes on. Now when you read the instructions, they tell you to take the launcher off and then put it right back on the same spot. I'm not going to bother to do that because that just seems stupid. Like, why am I going to take something off to put it back in the exact same spot? Right, so this is what we have so far. This green piece here is going to plug into the exact same spot as it did when it was a rabbit piece. Right, so it plugs in right there. Right there. Now you can see it. We're going to turn this back around. Like so. We're going to put the helmet on. Right? Alright, so it looks like that, just like we did with Go-Buster-O. And we're going to force this in and we're going to make it scream for mercy. Because it's pissed me off, something fierce. Okay, so here we have Go-Buster Kero-Oh. Right there. Pretty cool. Very frog-like, which makes me happy because froggies are cute. The box shows folding this flat piece of shit backwards. Instructions don't. I'm not actually sure technically which way it's supposed to be, but so you can fold that back, make it look like this, or you can just leave it out like in Go-Buster-O. Either way, it to me does the exact same thing. You can still obviously shoot the things from here and whatnot. So that's a pretty cool thing, right? I like that. Go-Buster Kero-Oh, the movie exclusive combination. I want to get my frog back in here really quick, and then we'll wrap this up. So, I like it, like I said, and I can definitely recommend to get this to go with your, I don't know why I pulled that off, to go with your Go-Buster mecha. I think he looks just fine as a standalone piece. Like if you don't want to put it all the time in Go-Buster Kero-Oh, maybe you're using your other mecha as Great Go-Buster or Go-Buster-O or whatever. I mean, I think that would work. You know, visually, just because he's a froggy. He's an adorable little froggy that you just want to love and hug and watch Walter Jones and Johnny Young Bosch play with on the CS Toys live stream while at Morphicon. And then we'll just put this back around, and right there, and right there we go. Derp, and right there. So yeah, love the frog mech. So until next time, check out the podcast, RazRangersRambles.com, bringing you the latest token news in the craziest way possible. And as always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.